Hello to all of my young gardeners. This is Susu, and I'm out in the vegetable garden this evening. I have waited for this day. I have been looking every time I come into my garden for this event so that I can share it with you. The first thing that happened is I found some half-eaten tomatoes. This is red cherry, and half of the tomato is gone. What do you think ate my tomatoes? Well, I was very suspicious, so I looked and looked until I found the culprit. The culprit is right here. This is a tobacco hornworm, and this is about 5 inches long. And the way you can tell him apart from the tomato hornworm is several ways. One way is he has 7 striped white lines on him. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 white lines, and on every line there are rows of black dots. You can see the black dots that go right along with the white lines. And this is on both sides of the caterpillar. Another way you can tell it apart from the tomato hornworm is the horn is red. There on the tail, it's red. And the tomato hornworm is black. So you have the tobacco hornworm and the tomato hornworm. And they both like tobacco and tomatoes, so they will eat either one. And they have voracious appetites. They eat and eat and eat. And they also produce lots of frass. Do you remember what frass is? Frass is poop, caterpillar poop. And right now I don't see a lot of frass because he's upside down and the leaf is hanging straight down. So I think all of his poop is falling on the ground. But he is very large and pretty amazing. And he will have about 5 moltings, or instars is what they're called. He will get bigger, and then he will outgrow his skin, so he'll shed it. That's called molting. And then he will get larger and larger until he reaches his final stage of growth, and I think he's probably very close right now. And he will drop to the ground and begin to pupate. He will start to develop his pupa around his body. And then he will go underground and stay there until he changes to a moth. And it's called a sphinx moth. And it's quite large. And one day I hope to show you a sphinx moth. But let me pause this and I will go to the other side of the tobacco hornworm so that you can see the bottom. This is the bottom of the tobacco hornworm, and you can see here is his mouth, and he's been eating all the leaves off of the stem. And here are prolegs all along the bottom. And this is what he grabs on to the stem of the tomato leaf. But look at his mouth. Isn't that interesting? He looks kind of like a monster. But I knew that all of my insect lovers, bug lovers, would enjoy seeing the tobacco hornworm. So there you have it from Susu's garden. Over and out. Love you.